is Jeanette with Inspirational Design. Today's video is going to be about how you can make jewelry. This is for the beginners. And what we're going to do is make a pair of earrings. I would like to share with you a few minutes on how I got started into making jewelry. I worked at a flea market and everybody was in their booths and there was these ladies making jewelry and selling it. And I walked by and I says, hey, can you show me, would you share with me how you can make jewelry? Earrings, because I tend to go more with earrings. I love necklaces and bracelets, but I like to wear a lot of earrings more than I do that, you know, the necklace or bracelet. She says, sure. So she kind of gave me an idea how to get started. You know, she didn't go into all the details of all about jewelry, but she just showed me earrings, okay? And that's what I'm going to do with you guys. Because you all that are out there and you're wondering, I would love to start making jewelry, but I don't think I could do that. But yes, you can. It's easy. And I'm going to show you how to make a really simple pair of earrings today. That's really easy, okay? Now you can get beads to start out without putting a lot of money in. You could go to Goodwill's and they sell bags of scrapped beads that that's torn, that's broken, and they sell it by the bag. And then you got Hobby Lobby and Michael's. They have discount sales, 50% off every week, something different. And then you can go to yard sales and you may have broken jewelry in your own home that you need, you want to throw away. Don't throw it away, use it. Make earrings and do bracelets or whatever you want out of it. Or, friends may have some things to give you that's broken. Let's just say there's a lot of ways you can get out there and get started without putting a whole lot of money into it. Now, I will tell you this. The tools you're going to need, you can buy this from Walmart. Right here, it comes in a little carrier, and they have the starting tools, okay? Now, we're going to use a couple of them today. Not all of them, but, we'll get started and do something simple, and then, as time goes, I can teach you about these other tools, how you can use them, but the first thing we need to do is know that there are ways out there for you to get started without putting a lot of money. Now, as time goes along, you can invest more in it, you can do more in it, you'll come up with better ideas. You might look on Pinterest and you might want to make a pair of earrings from Pinterest, or you may be shopping and you may see earrings and they got like $20, or you go to Bells and you get good sales, don't get me wrong, and they're good to get, definitely. But you may see earrings that cost a lot more, and then you can't afford them really, and you think, well, I'm not going to put that kind of money in in earrings. But don't worry. You can kind of take a picture of them, go home, and duplicate it with the things that you have laying around. And what I like about making jewelry is when you buy outfits, and you can't find earrings to match your outfits. There again, you make your own jewelry for your outfits, and I've done a lot of that, and I'll be showing you some of the pieces that I've done, okay? But let's get started. That's enough said, okay? So I'm going to show you that I bought a bag of pens, and you can buy jewelry at Walmart, pens at Hobby Lobby, wherever, on the sale racks when they had the 50% off. That's what I do. And these are the longer pens. Oh, it's kind of thundering out. But anyways, these are longer pens, right? They're not the shorter ones, and I tend to go more to these more than the shorter ones, okay? But either or, it still works, okay? Now, what I'm going to show you today, I've got these earrings on, and these are little hearts. So I went to the Hobby Lobby and I bought a string of hearts that was on sale, 50% off, of the little white hearts. And there is the loop. I made my own loop. See, I'm going to turn that on the side and show you. Here, I got another pair down here. I'll show you. See there? I made the loop and all. So, you take your pen. Now, here's the head of the pen. what we're going to do is put our bead, this is a round little pearl, this one's a heart, but this is round. I'm going to stick the pen in through the bead, the bead. Let me get there because these can be difficult to see sometimes, the little holes. Okay, see there how I dropped it down to the head of the pen? Okay, now what I'm going to do is cut this off, and these are the little wire cutters that I have that you cut the metal with, and I'm going to not cut it long, but cut it short, but short enough to give it a little round curve, which I will be doing the curves with this needle nose. I guess you could call these pliers, okay? So I'm going to get to cutting. I'm going to hold the little bead, okay? You got to keep that in mind. You want to always hold them beads down into your fingers, like this kind of, okay? So I'm going to cut that off. I think that'd be good enough for the curve. Okay, now I'm going to show you. See, it's that small. Now I'm going to take the little needle nose pliers and I'm going to show you how that we're going to twist down on it, okay? So let me tell you something about the needle nose. You see how thicker it is in through here and how thin it is at the top? Well, you want to kind of go right there at the top. This is a lot of things that people don't share. Because if you go thicker, that means you're going to have a bigger loop. We don't want a big loop. Now that's good if you on some projects, but today we want to go thinner, so we want to come up to the needle nose pliers and we want to loop it with the smaller edge, okay? See, nobody taught me that when I started, but I've worked with jewelry enough to know how you have to work these tools, okay? So I'm going to take right here at the top of the area, the bottom's down here, the head's here, and I'm going to curve that on around, okay? And you want to curve that. See how I'm starting to curve it? You want to stay at the tip of the pliers, needle nose pliers, and you want to curve that on around, and you want to touch the bottom of this side to clamp that together, okay? So I'm going to come even out more from the needle nose, and I'm going to pull that in. And I know that I got that close to the other side of it, of the pin, close to the pin, okay? Now, I'll show you when I'm done clamping it. See there? Now I'm gonna take my needle nose and I'm going into the hole, and I'm kind of going to pull back on that a little, okay? On this side. But I've clamped it down, and sometimes you can clamp it by squeezing it together like that, but not too tight. Okay? Now there. Now I'm going to show you. See there? And you want to make sure that's good and tight to the back side of the pen. Okay. Very good. Now, I'm going to take me another pen. Excuse me, my pen dropped right here that I cut off. See, I have no head to it, right? I just cut it off to put the little pearl on. So, here's one that I made earlier, okay? You see how the hook is that goes into your ear, okay? So what I'm going to do is kind of get a guideline from this one. And I'm going to get a pattern, and I'm going to bend it down right there. See at the top? because this is going to go, that's going to go into your ear, this part of it. And I'm going to bend it down over, okay? Let's take the needle nose, and there again, let me show you. Don't go up here inside, because you're going to make it, it's not going to clamp down right into a pointy like V here. We want to pull it on down. See there? And I can do this, I can push it down, but that won't work. So what we're going to do is hold it right here at the top, and I'm going to squeeze that down. See? Squeeze it down pretty good. Now I get that really pretty V, and it's small. Okay? All right. Now what I'm going to do, I'm going to look at my pen. One's shorter than the other. The side that's longer, you want to curve it up, right? So what you want to do is take your bead that you have, go ahead and stick it on through, because this is the one that's longer, that side. And you're going to stick this on through. Hold it up in there. See? Hold it up in there. And then you're going to take the needle nose again, and you're going to start at the tip with the small little, let me show you. You're going to start at the tip of the needle, and you're going to bring it on around to the inside of it. See how I've started to bend that around? And we'll show you why. And the reason why I put that on is because I want to go ahead and put it on into this little curve thing that I'm making here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and slide it on down. See that? And I'm going to, there again, curve it on around and touch the back side of the needle. Okay? And then that way you know you're attached really good, and you won't lose it. Okay? Now, I go into, let me show you something. Once I get up there and get it close to the needle head, the needle, I go inside and I clamp it tight against it. Not real tight, but you know, tight enough that you know that that's not going to come out. Takes a few minutes sometimes to do this. You have to have steady hands, and you got to have good eyesight. Okay? I want you to know that it's not hard to do jewelry, and you'll save a lot of money. Once you invest in all of your things, as time goes along, you will save a lot of money, okay, on making your own jewelry. And you can make it and sell it, make it and give it away for Christmas gifts, birthday gifts, or whatever. So it's a lot of fun, actually. And before you know it, you'll be creating your own jewelry, you know, so much that you got to do it again. You got to do it again. I want to do it again. I want to do it again. There. Make sure it's on there good. Now I want to show you guys, see there how I clamped it to the inside of the needle? Now that'll go into your ear, and the back side will hang down. As you can see on that, on my ear. I love these little things. I actually get a lot of compliments, especially wearing the little round ones for some reason. And actually my sister, she had a pair she bought, and I actually duplicated them, you know. So I'm going to put this aside because I showed you how to make earrings. Now let me show you what I have made in the past to show you how creative you can get doing this, okay? This is, and I'll show you someday how to make these things if you want me to. Leave a comment down below. Here is a necklace set that I did. I put a cross on it. So you want your cross to come around to the front, down low, like that on the side. And then I had the little word faith I put on there as well. And then I put a little sequin pearl, you know, well, not a pearl, but a little bead that glitters. And then I also did the bracelet that way. See? You know, when the crosses were really popular back in that day. And this is the latch that I put on. See there? So I latch it onto the little rings. These are called rings right here. This is the latch. These are called rings. See there? All right. And I layered my beads. I put a small bead on after I put the large beads on. Okay, and I'll show you this. And then the bracelets that way. And also, don't forget the earrings, right? Here's the earring. It's all a matching set. So, that's one of my sets that I did. And, excuse me, take off that. And then here are some earrings that I did with the regular loops that you have. See there? The other one pair I made the loop. But you can buy these in a pack too at Hobby Lobby and get them at a really good deal. And these are rings. And I connected the rings. See? And then that had a hole and I connected and did all that. And I made these. I made a lot of stuff, but I'm just showing you. And I made these. Okay? And I layered the beads and I layered these things. Now let me tell you, sometimes you can get these beads with the bigger holes. And then when you start to put your pens in there and the head of it, sometimes the beads will slide out. So let me tell you this. You've got to put something small on the end of your, by the pen so that your bead won't fall off. Because some beads have bigger holes than other beads, okay? That's what I'm trying to say. I hope that I'm, leave me a comment. Let me know, if I'm doing everything good, saying things the correct way, and y'all are learning something from this. Okay, here. You can find these little, I call them layer, they're little beads, and you can just slide it on down and see how that pin holds onto that. And then you can stick the beads that have the bigger holes and it will clamp down on it. See there? I want you to see that. You need to learn that because nobody told me that either when I got started. I had to learn the hard way. And I don't want y'all to learn the hard way. I want you to learn what you can do with these little pens, okay? And how you make your jewelry. Now here's another pair. I like these. I made these. See, I bought this part at Hobby Lobby, and then I added the pen. There's the pen right there. And see, I stacked my beads. And this pen had a heart at the bottom of it. You can buy pens with the designs on the ends of them. And that's all it was. I didn't put that on there. It was on there, the end of the pen. It's like the head of the pen. And then I bought these, and I connected them. And then these little things here, the loops, I connected all that together. See how that goes? So, and let me show you this set. I did this set as well. See this? I put all these, and it took forever to put these little beads on. They're real. That takes time for that. And then I had this little loop thing that you get in the beads, and stuff like that. And I connected it, and then I did that on the earrings too as well. See there? And see how I connected all that. And I made a double necklace. See? And this is good to wear in the summer. you know. It's really pretty on, actually. Now, I'll show you what else I've made. I made this necklace. This is the string that you can buy and you can do with. Now, this is a charm that they were selling back in the day. Let me see, it's got little... Back in the day, they were selling these at these charms with the little loop. They were selling them at the Hobby Lobby, and I got them on sale, the charms. And I just stuck the rope through, see there, that, and the rope. And then I added these little things that I had. See? And I just dropped them down. I got the length that I wanted. I like wearing these with sweaters and boots, you know, with a jacket. How cool is that? And then here's the little end I did. See, I did that for extra design look. Okay, and I tied it. And that's all. And it's really, really pretty on. Let me make sure I got, yeah, the sparkly's showing. There you go. See that? That's really pretty on. Now, one more. I want to share this with you. Look at this one I made. This is a charm I bought at Hobby Lobby, half off sale. And these are little separate little attachments you can buy in a pack. These little things here. And so I put the rings on that because, you know, I wanted to make it look different. See that? So, and then I started adding the beads. And I layered the beads on the strings. See there? You got to have a certain type of strings that are strong, so that the weight will hold up. Now on the end of my necklaces, I like to add a little bit of a design. You know, always at the end, they're pretty that way, because if it slid around or something, you know, you're still going to notice this, but you're going to see a really pretty little design element on it. Now, one more thing, and this will be it. We've gone 22 minutes here. Now, I made these a long time, and I sold my earrings as well. I made this pair. I've got a lot more I've made, but these are just things I'm letting you see, because I promised you on my video when I did my bedroom tour that I would show you how to make earrings, right? So, this is a pair I did a long time ago, and I was selling them, and that's the only pair I didn't sell, okay? And that's a charm. And then I said I'll make, there again, there's the pin right there, and I put the beads through, okay? And I looped it, and I put it onto this part of the earring, the earring loop. The earring loop, okay? See, it's really fun, and it can be inexpensive, but then as you go along and your money increases, you can buy the stuff and collect it. And like I said, in my armoire, I have lots and lots of beads, okay? See here? I've collected. And these are gorgeous. Look at that. Ooh, I love them. See? And you just buy these little trays. There again, find them in yard sale, fishing place in the fishing department, and you get it on anywhere. Just look for bargains. You got to think ahead, think ahead. And here's some more. See there? There's the long ones. These are cool. I love the long ones, like I said. See there? I've got plenty more of these, believe me. The bigger cases with full of beads, and I've gotten a lot of beads have torn up that I've done, you know, and Lord Jesus, I've invested. Like I said, you'll invest. You can take the rings off old necklaces and keep them. You don't have to go out and buy a pack. You could just keep them off the old jewelry and reuse them. So there's just a lot of ways. I hope that you enjoyed this video. If you're new here, subscribe. And I'm right now at 54 subscribers, and I want to build my channel. So if you would, subscribe, okay? I would appreciate that. Once I hit 100, I'm going to give away. And I tell you what, I might give away some jewelry. How's that? If you like that, leave me comments. I need you to leave me comments. I would like to talk to you. And you all have a good day. And like I said, keep yourselves safe. And I will see you on the next video. God bless. Bye.